Hey guys, so it is pretty real over here. Gosh, my eyes like are so heavy. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep right here. Yeah, I'm looking pretty bad at the moment. I'm so tired. I don't even know. I just figured I would do a get ready with me because this is literally getting ready with me. A friend is coming over in a little bit and she's bringing her daughter, and Winnie's supposed to be here, but she's at my mother-in-law's house right now, and my husband's bringing her home on his way home from school, so she's not gonna get here until after. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just need to look a little bit more presentable than what I do right now. Yesterday, okay, so I've had sleep issues for years. Like I have a really hard time falling asleep, and that's rough when you have a kid, because like you need your sleep and you get it, because when they get up, you get up. And so the other night though, I didn't fall asleep until after 4. The last time I looked at the clock, it was 4:15. So I'm thinking maybe like 4:30 or something. And Winnie woke up at 7, and this was Monday? Yeah. So on Sunday, and I'm glad that this all worked out the way it was. On Sunday, my mother-in-law called and asked if she could take Winnie yesterday until today. And I was like, yes, like that was a really unexpected surprise. And so I was thinking, ooh, like I get a whole day. What am I gonna do? So my husband and I were gonna go see a movie last night, because we love going to the movies. That's like the thing that we love to do. And but we were gonna do it last night, and so during the day I had made plans with Danielle, and we were gonna meet for lunch and just like walk around the mall, whatever, just hang out. Like I was just really excited. I was going to work on my pen pals. So I was going to take Winnie to preschool, come home, finish up some pen pal letters, and like work on the house a little bit, and then go meet with Danielle, and then come home, and then get to go to the movies. It's going to be amazing. So, you know, Sunday, I guess, / Monday morning, I didn't fall asleep until 4:30 in the morning. Winnie woke up at 7. And I woke up with a UTI. If you don't know what that is, it's a urinary tract infection, and they are painful. I used to get them a lot years ago, like constantly, and they did all kinds of tests to try to figure out what the problem was, or maybe I had a tear in my bladder or something, and eventually they just stopped coming regularly, so I don't get them often anymore. But the last couple times that I've gotten them, they go from 0 to 100 within hours. So like, I mean, there was one time that I had to go to the emergency room and they gave me a shot because it was already traveling to my kidneys. So maybe like I already have it, but my symptoms don't show. But like I had started to like bleed, and it was bad. And so yesterday when this started happening, I was like, okay, well, maybe my doctor hopefully maybe my doctor can call me in a prescription. And they wouldn't. So then I asked like if I could come in and see her, and she didn't have any available appointments. So I was like, okay, well then what do you want me to do? You know, like I'm in a lot of pain. And so they had me come in to see the physician's assistant, whatever, and they made my appointment for like 11:45. Well, then they call me like a little after 11. And said that they double booked on accident. Can I come in at noon? So it's only like 15 minutes, but when you like are literally pretty much peeing your pants because you can't hold anything in and you're in pain, like, I don't know, 15 minutes is a lot. So anyways, I go there. They check me out. I have one, yes, of course. But I was like, by the time I was being seen, I was literally shaking. I was in so much pain that like I was just trembling. It was really bad. And I had asked if they had like one of the, because they give you a medication that helps to stop the spasms. So, you know, to help you to stop feeling the urgency to continue to go to the restroom, even though you don't have to go. And they said no, because a doctor's office I went to in California, they'd done that before, like giving me one while I wait for my prescription to be filled. And they didn't do that. And then they told me that my prescription should be done by the time I get there. And when I got there, they told me that, you know, it'd be another 20 minutes. And at this point, like, I was supposed to have already met up with Danielle. And then I wasn't sure that I was just going to be able to do it because it hurt so bad. So it took forever. It probably took closer to 40 minutes to get my prescription because even after the 20 minutes, they were like, no, it's not ready. We need a few more minutes. And I'm just like, I'm dying here. And then I just felt so shady because as soon as I got my prescription, I went out to my car and like took my medicine. I mean, it was an antibiotic and the pain medication. So I drove home to like go to the bathroom and like kind of see how long it would take to work. And then I just decided to go ahead and go meet up with Danielle. So she's a good friend. I showed up in like yoga pants and I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom again and again and again and again. But she was very understanding. So we had lunch at the Cheesecake Factory. It's so good. I love Cheesecake Factory. So I met up with her, but then like I just wasn't feeling good. And by the time I went to go drive home, I was starting to feel like dizzy and nauseous. And I think that's the medicine. And so I came home and we ended up not going to the movies. Like I was really trying to, but even after like hours and hours, I just was not feeling good. Plus I was exhausted from have only slept 3 hours. So when we went to bed last night, I just couldn't fall asleep. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, I am still laying in our bed and I'm just like, are you serious? So I ended up taking some sleep medicine that I have and finally fell asleep. But it's like, it's really frustrating. I mean, if I can't fall asleep when I am really exhausted, like how am I supposed to sleep every single night? So, yeah, that was the entertainment stuff today. So today I'm up and I'm just kind of like my eyes hurt to be open. And I told my friend that Winnie wasn't going to be here and if they wanted to do a different day that we could, but they're still going to come over and we'll just, I mean, she and I are friends, so it's fine. I just didn't want to disappoint her daughter. Like, sorry, your friend isn't here right now. So yeah, I usually have Bible study on Tuesday nights and I think I'm going to stay home tonight because I just don't feel well. So, oh, Pretty Little Liars is on Tuesdays. So when I go to Bible study, I usually miss it and I read spoilers anyway, and I think it kind of helps. That way I can prepare myself. I know a lot, like some people read my tweets and they're like, why are you doing spoilers? On Tuesday nights, or when I'm watching my PLL episode, I do post about what's going on, so you might want to ignore me on those nights. But I'm so upset about what is going on Pretty Little Liars right now. Like, the show is seriously giving me anxiety. They need to figure themselves out. I was all emotional. I mentioned in another video that I've been watching Buffy again. And now I'm watching like Buffy and Angel in conjunction with each other. And on a couple episodes ago now, if you want to watch it, I'm going to talk about a spoiler. So, you know, don't listen. Oh, I need to figure out how to hold my stuff. I'm so tired. I can't even. I'm I'm out there, you guys. Anyways, Oz and Willow broke up. And I've seen the series, so I know that it happens. And I still, like, I'm just sitting there crying. My husband's like, do you need a tissue? I'm just like, no, no. And he's like, all right. And so I'm like, do you want me to tell you what happens? He's like, I guess. And I'm like, they don't get back together. Because Oz was played by Seth Green. And at that time, that's when he was getting really, like, famous and popular for Austin Powers. So he left the show. I was very sad. What was it? I have been wanting to read, like, make sure I read at least one book a month. And I'm already behind on that because I didn't get a book done in January. And I started a book. But then, like, I don't know if I read this before. I read it years ago. It's called Don't Even Think About It. And I got it because, like, I had gone on Jane Green reading spree, and then when I had read through all her books, I was out, and, like, this book was near her books in that section, so I decided to read it. And it does take place in England, and Jane Green is a British author, so I thought that I'd try it. And, like, I'm liking it as I'm reading it, and I'm like, well, wait a second. And I do look ahead sometimes. So I'm a spoiler person, like I've mentioned that before. So last night I went to the end, or like towards the end. I started flipping through and I'm like, oh wait. And then I got to the end and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna finish that. So I picked up Divergent and I got a few pages in before I finally went to sleep. Should I lay my hair down? It looks like a train wreck. I don't really like wearing it back. I don't know. I'll have to decide in a few minutes. So I picked up Divergent. If you've read Divergent, let me know what you think about it, because I'm not sure. I read reviews. The first book is really good, but then the subsequent books aren't. And I know the movie's getting ready to come out, so I thought, oh, I'd read it. But I read The Hunger Games, and The Hunger Games really depressed me. And not so much like even about what was going on. It was more like the love story that depressed me, because I felt so bad for the two, like, male characters. And it just, I don't know, bummed me out that, like, even though she ended up with one, it wasn't so much like because they were so in love. It was really tragic, and just kind of like they settled for each other in the end. I don't know. Does that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really sure how I feel about this series. What are you reading? What is on your reading list? How do you organize, like, how you want to read? I know that some people, like, I see the word Goodreads going around, or like other things. Like, I'm not really into all of that. Like, I don't know what all that is. I'm way behind when it comes to stuff like that. But I do want to be better at reading with a purpose, like just taking that time to make sure that I read and to detach from technology. I think, like, I've been doing pretty good at that, but still, like, not so good. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, my nose is gonna sneeze. I'm gonna try to do better at that. I haven't been on Twitter a super ton. I feel like every time, like, I go to check my Twitter, there's just so many things that I can't even catch up on. And I want to keep up with people, so I have to be better, I think, at, like, organizing, like, how I check things and keeping up on emails and editing and uploading my videos. I have a whole lot of organizing that I need to work on. But what are some of your goals for this next month? Do you have any goals? Like, I definitely want to finish, like, organizing my room. I worked on my closet some. I tend to start projects and then never finish them. So I need to get better at that. Can you tell that I'm just gone? Like, my eyes are just, like, falling on my face. And here's the thing, I am really tired, and it even hurts to have my eyes open, but I won't fall asleep tonight. Like, I will be up late. I think my cycle is just really switched, because I could probably, I think if I laid there long enough, I would fall asleep right now. But I know that I can't fall asleep right now because I have someone coming over. And so knowing that I have to do something makes me want to go to sleep. I'm so backwards and weird. So I'm trying to like figure out how to organize like my area here, because I have a big desk right here and my bed's right there. And I know that in order to develop healthier sleep habits that you should only like use your room to sleep, but I do film in my room. But I also have started to like use my silhouette machine. And so I tried to put it on my desk, but it takes up a big part of it. And I'm like, well, should I use my desk as like my little crafty place or my makeup place? Or should I just put my makeup like back there and then use my desk, because this is where, you know, I like to sit and there's nice light, and then I can, you know, write my letters and stuff. Oh man, you guys, I'm loving my pen pal stuff. It's so much fun. All right, I'm starting to really go out there, so I hope you guys are all doing well, and I like you guys. You guys are nice to me. Get it together, get it together, get it together. Oh, you know what else? You know what else I want to talk about is my Operation Don't Be Fat business is not. I have been off, like just trying to be better, but not. I was going to do like monthly update videos, and then I just failed so hard around Christmas and New Year's that I just figured that that didn't even need to be said. But it's really like, I'm really struggling like a lot, and so many people say like make sure that you meal plan and meal prep, but I have such a hard time doing that because I never know, like, because there's all these different rules. Like certain people say that you shouldn't have certain foods after a certain time of the day, and you shouldn't have carbs at night. So then I'm like, okay, well then I can't make these things for dinner. What do I make? And since I don't eat meat, I'm still learning how to make sure that I'm getting enough protein. And see, there's a lot of there's a lot of like vegetarian and vegan meals out there that you can eat, but it's about them being healthy. I need to like find and zone in on healthy stuff so that I can lose weight, because I have so much weight to lose, and I need to do it for my body because my body hurts, and we would like to have children in the future, but I would like to be healthy before we go through, you know, the trauma of pregnancy again. So I'm really struggling with that and trying to figure out how to fix it and how to fix my relationship with food, because I don't have a healthy relationship with it. I tend to go like all day without eating, and then I eat a lot at night, and that's just, it's not good. So, all right, I think that's it. We're done. That was, if you watch this, I applaud you. Thank you. But leave me some feedback and let me know what is going on in your mind. Hope you guys are all doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. I gotta put a bra on. Ugh. I hate putting bras on. How does that look? Was that even an improvement?